All right, so I added some honey. You can add, just a little bit, a quarter of a cup to squeeze some some honey into your antibiotic mixture. And the recipe is coming. You're going to love it. It's 100% natural. None of it can hurt you. After I strained it, poured it into this pot, I put the honey. And then it's going to go in my jars. And my medicine is ready. I have 2.5 jars. Now I'm going to put them in the fridge. I had a stroke and I've overcome a lot of disease. And I'm trying to show you that I'm going to now heal the final 2 problems I have. And that is my voice and some internal gastral issues. I made my own homemade antibiotic made out of, you'll see, out a ticket to getting to see the recipe. This is what I'm going to ask you to do right now. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe if you haven't. And maybe I'll be encouraged to keep going and sharing. Because right now, it feels like everybody just wants to stay in the medicine and war simulation. I want out, and it's time for a new one. Every 100 years we get a new simulation. Like for example, the 16th century. It was all about castles and queens and kings overruling the people and the peasants, right? And then the 17th century, where more land was discovered and people were moving around a lot in the 17th century. And then we've got 1800s, which was a gold rush. This is a simulation where we were all going to get rich, apparently. And all we had to do was get on a ship and be moved around. That was a simulation. And then the 1900s, that was a simulation of Hollywood to keep us a bit distracted, thinking we're intelligent. And Hollywood, medicine, and war. That's what we've been doing. And it's time to stop. That's what I say. It's time to bring Mum home. Because men have always been ruling the world. And it's because men are more physical and louder. Well, it's time for them to know that women exist too, and we don't have the same body. We have completely different skeletons, completely different minds, and reasons to live. He is physical. He wants to build houses, or he's not going to be happy if he's, not being a man and physical. And she is emotional. Yep, She is. I know you don't like emotion then, but you're not a woman. And you don't know that emotion is love. It's love. And if men want love and comfort and health and healing in the next simulation, they might want to join hands with women. And instead of making them out to be the enemy, like Hollywood and war and medicine have done, then maybe our next simulation will be of reunification and self-sufficiency and creating and playing in our amazing abilities freely. That's what my wish is for you. And so give me a like and a subscribe if that's for you too. All right? Thank you. And now here's the recipe. Bye for now. I create my own antibiotic. It is a healing medicine that I'm going to show you the recipe. But first, I want to tell you why I'm doing it today. Is because I have a couple of issues. One is I'm losing my voice, so I want to create my own antibiotic. And two, I have a bit of constipation, to be honest. So I'm falling back on what I do to heal. Now, it's an antibiotic. That means it will kill disease in you, I guess. I don't know. But where I got the recipe is what I want to talk about here. Is I saw it on social media, but I don't fall for crap like that. Everything that comes along, I'm not going to make it or buy it, right? But after I saw the video about how to make the antibiotic at home, I saw a clip from the 1940s. It was a scientist. It was from the 40s. I don't even know where the clip came from. But a lot of videos come to me because I'm in the divine light, truth be told. I am in the divine light and I get shown things. So I saw a 1940s guy, a scientist, in a lab talking about creating antibiotics for infection. And that's what I think I have, an infection. It's hurting my voice and it's hurting my bowels right now. So I've decided to start making it, and it works. It works. And it's drug-free, and it's 100% natural. And you're going to be shocked at the recipe, which is going to follow. But right now, I just wanted to show you what I'm doing so that you're interested in making some for yourself and your family, because it's nothing I like better than to discover and heal and then share so that everyone should, you know, have an opportunity to learn a new way. And to me, we all need to expand our consciousness from this simulation that we're living this life. We're living in a simulation of existence this last 100 years or more for all about medicine and all about war. You know, this people are living for medicine and war, and they have to be sick in order to keep people employed, right? So we don't hear a lot about cure or proper storage of food and medicine. So a part of my video is about proper storage too. You gotta keep everything clean when it comes to medicine and food storage. Like my lids, they have to be free of debris. So I just rinse them under warm water with hydrogen peroxide. They used to sterilize, but I just wash them with hydrogen peroxide. It's easy. And I use mason jars, and I'm going to strain this recipe into this pot here, and then I'm going to transport it into these jars. You don't want to store anything warm in plastic, so avoid plastic if you can. Okay, did I cover all that? All right, now I'm going to strain my antibiotic into this pot. And once it's strained, it'll be easier for me to get into these jars. And then when they're in the jar, I make sure the lid, the top part, is free of any juice or any debris. So I just, get a paper towel and make sure after I pour it in there that there is no debris on the jar before the lid goes on. And then put the lid on. Well, the two, whatever. Well, it's warm. All right, so let's do it. Now it's Show and Tell, Watch and Learn by Nana Marie. This is a high vitamin D and C citrus juice, which is going to surprise you, I think. But basically, this is the juice that saved my life. Beyond the oil I also take. But watch and learn, okay? I'm not going to use the insides. What I did was I first washed my grapefruit. I have 3 oranges. You can do what you want, but you need at least 5 grapefruit or 4 or, and 4 or 5 lemon. So the same amount of lemon to grapefruit. It doesn't matter, the orange, but I like to put in extra flavor. All right, now I'm going to peel these, right? And I'm only going to put the peel, but I wash them with baking powder or soda, baking soda, And hydrogen peroxide, you don't have to do that. I'm crazy. But just wash them. And then we're going to peel them. We're not going to put the juice, we're not going to put the pulp in our juice. No, it's a grapefruit peel juice. That's where the medicine is. That's the secret. It's the peel. And the pulp, the juice, I'm going to save, and I'm going to eat for breakfast with my toast or something, you know? It's very cheap, and it's very, and like, this is a healer of everything for me. You know, you don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it. Now, I'm going to peel them all, right? And then I'm going to put all the peels. I put 1 liter of tonic water in my pot and filled the rest up with just regular tap water. And it's ready for my peels. That's all I need in my pot. Just tonic water and water, however much you want. And you know it's not going to taste great, but wait till the end. After this simmers on my stovetop, in my pot of tonic and water, after the peels all soak, they're going to simmer for 3 hours. Yeah, I'm just going to put it on simmer for 3 hours and go to bed and watch YouTube and let it do all the work. Let all the medicine just absorb into my water. And we'll go from there. I'll show you at the end. I don't know if I'll be able to. I can't put my videos together, but I'll take a picture of it. After they simmer for 3 hours, you strain the peel out of the water and put it into a bowl or something. But you strain it, and then you put it in the fridge and let it get cold. So you've got your juice. Now what are you going to put it in? I put them in mason jars with tight lid in the fridge. This is probably a 2 to 3 months supply, because it's medicine. You don't need a lot. You need maybe 1/4 of a cup. Now, when this finishes simmering, I'm going to add honey, because just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine. I can't freaking sing anymore. They took my voice. Sorry, they took my voice, and it won't come back. But anyway, I'm going to add honey at the very, after it simmers for 3 hours. After the peels all simmer for 3 hours, then I will add probably 1/4 to 1/2 a cup of honey. You can add as much or as little or none that you want, but honey is good for you. I just don't want to simmer honey all day, you know what I mean? I just want to simmer the peels and then add the honey after it's strained, and put into the mason jars, tight lid, in the fridge. You have a clear juice, which is made of grapefruit peel, lemon peel, and orange peel, and you have a miracle. I would recommend about 1/4 of a cup on its own, or you can drink it with orange juice. either way, you are going to have health when you make sure you're the one in charge of cooking it. Okay? Bye for now, everybody. And thank you very much for the support you've been giving me recently. I know I have not been easy recently, but I'm getting over my health concerns and I'm moving on. You know why? Baby steps. One foot in front of the other. If you don't know where to go, stand still. Just stand still. And there we have it. Peel. Grapefruit peel. Lemon peel. I didn't use the orange because it's mandarin. If you're going to use orange, you use navel orange. But you don't need it. You need lemon peel and grapefruit peel, tonic water, and water. And you simmer. I got my timer going for 3 hours, and it's just getting set to start boiling. So I'll turn it down to simmer. And meanwhile, I have grapefruit and extra lemon. Now, I did put lemon right in, my hands are clean. I put more lemon in that than grapefruit. You don't put the grapefruit in, you only put the pulp or the peel. The pulp is for eating and it's really good for your digestive and gastro. And lemon is really good for cleaning you out. It's a detoxifier and very healthy. So you can do it your way. I play with my food this recipe was given to me a long time ago, and I won't sway from its only peel. It's peel. You don't need the honey, and all you need is the grapefruit, lemon, tonic water, and water, and you're good to go. You can figure it out. Take my recipes and make them great for you and your family. Um, However long it lasts, it doesn't matter. It'll keep in the fridge for what you need it for. Trust me. Um, if it's in mason jars, you don't have to can it if it's in the fridge because it's a clear liquid, okay? You just make sure that the lids are clean and the jars are clean. I would wash them well or sterilize them or put them in the dishwasher with clean lids. So I hope you enjoy your new healthy way. Bye for now. Love, Cheryl Ann, and I'm taking a little bit of Nana Marie with me. Bye for now.